Hello, I'd like to share some information with you today in regards to invalidation, some examples of that, and also how you can begin to challenge and change the pattern of self-invalidation. So, what is validation in the sense of the word? Validation is when you tell a person that their feelings are not valid or they're wrong for having whatever feelings they are feeling. Some invalidating remarks can be, "That's nothing to get upset about. Don't be mad. That person didn't mean it." Invalidation can cause harm. It may be unintentional and or intentional. Invalidating remarks can make people feel that their emotions are bad or wrong. Feelings of painful emotions can also stem from having validation or invalidating someone's feelings. Feelings are not, again, right or wrong. They are natural sources of information. If feelings are avoided or suppressed, painful emotions can become more intense or they can manifest in different ways. Some ways going into how you can begin to challenge and change the pattern of self-invalidation. Notice your self-talk patterns. Do you realize the ways in which you speak to yourself? If we don't examine our own self-talk, we may not even realize how negative it actually is. Learning to reflect on where and how we're speaking to ourselves is the first step in changing it. Recognize invalidation when it comes. When you hear yourself think or say, "I should just," or "I should have done," or "Why didn't I?" Just pause yourself and reflect. This is invalidation talking to you, and it is not giving you a fair assessment of what is really taking place. Even if you can change the self-talk patterns right away, and that does take practice, make it a habit on pointing out to yourself whenever self-invalidation is showing up. Also, replace the invalidation language. Decentralize yourself from the expectation. When you say things like, "I should not be having such a hard time," you can eliminate any factors outside of yourself, when in reality, our lives are influenced by so many things outside of our own control. Learn to ask yourself questions about your particular situation, opposed to kind of doling out on judgment and criticism on yourself. Instead of saying, "I shouldn't be so lazy," maybe possibly think, "What is preventing me from reprioritizing my time to accomplish this task?" This way, the judgment and that invalidation is removed from the thought, and a path towards an action can be built right in. Thank you for taking the time to watching this video. I hope this was informative, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.